I guess I'll leave it, you know. I mean, those crabs are really good. Like, I mean, freaking huge. All right, so, you know, I have not been crabbing for a couple of weeks. I've been too freaking busy with other stuff. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go day after tomorrow. I was away on business and I don't know exactly what happened, but my cool bot failed on me and I had my lines with freaking, you know, bait on them because I don't have to unbait until I rebait because I got the freaking walk in. It failed on me when I was away on business. I come back, this whole thing smells like ammonia. It was a mess. All I did is a hard reset on it and now it works great. I don't know, when I was away it got too humid or what, you know, I don't know, but that happened and it sucked. So, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go day after tomorrow and try and catch a couple. Hopefully that's what happened. You know, I'll go ahead and show a new product. I'm going to be adding probably one of my customers gave me this idea. Put something on here. They don't, if you want this, you'll have to do this yourself because I just try to keep it simple with these and keep the price down. But anyway, yep, go ahead and get started on this. You know, a lot of people like to see how it gets started. So that's what I'm showing you here. And since it's been a while since I've gone, I will definitely go ahead and wet this line real quick. Got my gallon of water. Just kind of, you don't ever want to mess with trout lines, with dry trout lines. Ever. Not just with this system, but in general, you know, just a rule of thumb. They just, you know, you just get too many freaking problems and stuff. Trying to mess around with dry trout lines, not good. Hit my pedal a little bit so this chain runs through. Oh yeah. Put up my backboard. All right. Get to work. All right, so the new product, even though that one looks good, go ahead and pop this on here right quick. Okay, is a super zipper bait bag. got 2 zippers, all 4 seams reinforced, 2 of these, and double layer here. Everything's double layered. So this is the very first one of these I've ever made, and this is patent pending, and they'll probably release for sale early next year. And this thicker stuff will not catch as good, but when you're on crabs like in the south or in the fall or something like that, and you're really on freaking crabs and you're not too worried about, you know, losing a couple to drop off, you know, drop off because of thicker stuff. See, this thicker stuff, what it does, there's like a fine line where you got to hold their attention, but they also, you don't want them to tear up your bags and eat all your bait up. It's like a perfect, you know, thickness for this stuff. This is too thick. That holds their attention just right to get them up that line on your boat without any adverse consequences. This stuff's a little bit too thick, but you know, the guys in the south, you know, on a whole bunch of sooks and the smaller crabs, you know, going after chasing volume. I chase quality, but there's volume chasers. They, you know, this is the solution. This will work, but it's not gonna launch till next year. It's not ready for all this yet. I'm not going to use them, you know, because you know, I know that they're not going to catch as good, but people will. So that's that. This is the very first one I've ever made. I didn't even mess up making the first one. Like, I had it in my head and built it, and boom, there it is. Do not want to lose these things. Make sure they're on there. The good thing about these slip knots is they tighten up more and more. I haven't lost maybe 1 or 2 with the slip knots. So it helps if that's up straight on. This is some raw stuff here, y'all. This is some raw footage. And then we're back to our regular stuff we got going on. And these bags have caught. It's been it'll be 60 baskets soon. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes. This is my long line. I'm almost to the end of it here. And just for the record, you know, I've launched this product. It's been a couple days longer than 1 year. So, you know, these bags and everything wintered over and have caught about 60 baskets. So, definite success all around with this. Really happy with it. I'm out here baiting my lines up, and this freaking black snake is trying to get these birds' eggs. I'm fine with them because they kill rats and stuff, but I don't want to mess with the birds. All right, we got some very dewy grass. You know, it was very humid yesterday. Gonna go ahead and try this spot. I haven't been there all year. You know, I like this spot this time of year. Shouldn't be a lot of people there. Should be crabs there. You know, should be really nice crabs. So go ahead and load all my gear on the boat and go ahead and hit this spot first time this year. And you know, hopefully hopefully fill the boat up. Nice and really clear too. And before I forget, the super zipper bait bag, see they have the 2 zippers. It's one pocket inside there. It only opens into one compartment, both zippers. The extra zipper is just a fail-safe, and they're slightly longer. They're like they're around 9 inches as opposed to 8 inches. You know, the other ones are 8 inches. These are around 9 inches long. So, all right, I'm underway now. You know, going to the spot. Hopefully they'll be in there. Go ahead and get these lines in the water in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run this one again. I really did not expect to do as good last time as I did on it. Really surprised. We'll see what happens on this one. There's one. Last time it was like darn near a dozen. And I am catching a couple of smaller ones. I mean, I could hang out here and put a basket together, but I got like 2 dozen. And it's like, you know, a little bit after 7. And that little bit more than 2 dozen, freaking half basket, because these crabs are just huge. So, just gonna steam them and, you know, be done for a week or so. Hope it picks up a little bit. And I'll go ahead and film me yanking this in with the line puller. So I figured that one run I filmed will be the best of the day. Smaller one on this end. I don't know what the heck. It's crazy. See? He's probably legal, but not what I'm looking for. Got four nice ones. 5, really. I mean, that's not too horrible, I guess. But I should already have a bushel on here. I like to, if I can, wrap these up now. Sometimes you can't, but today I can. Spring's messed up on this clip. Kind of sucks, but I'm cheap and it's fun. It's just, you know, it's just manual. It's a manual clip. No biggie. There was a snag yanking my line with that much of a U in it. Washing it that hard. I'm washing it hard because that my walk-in went up on me. But anyway, that's why I'm going so fast and washing it so hard. Trying to get some of that ammonia smell off. But yeah, there was a snag when I try to wash the line hard here, yanking it. I'm pretty sure I fixed it, so don't snag no more. See, my buoy's down there. I got the arch, the line arched. And the faster I go, the more I wash it. Nope, there's that snag. Thought I had it. Guess not. I've never hit it that bad. It usually comes off a lot quicker than that. Hope I got it. it. I just kept messing with it until yanked her out or yanked her off, whatever. So that was interesting, getting that on video. Why it's good to have a real nice puller too. If I had to, I would have took it off the puller and put it on the boat on a cleat or something and started yanking on a different direction until it popped it loose. And the very first bait on here is the super zipper bait bag. It didn't catch a crab today. Just yank the anchor up. All right, so not too far after 7, got a half bushel on the boat. Crabs are just really freaking nice, but there's just not enough of them. So I don't know, I don't feel like chasing around crabs and stuff. So I don't know when I'm gonna go again. And that's a lot of freaking work for a half basket. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.